Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, we're gonna just chill out and play with some new makeup that I picked up recently. I have some new products from Uoma Beauty. They just came out with a new bronzer and a new powder highlighter. I also have this new sponge from Real Techniques I want to try out, and some other new things, and some things that I've already tried on my channel, but I just want to play around with again on camera. A lot of you have been requesting to see a look with this palette. We're gonna dive into it, so grab a snack and grab something to drink, and let's play with some makeup. Let's do the eyes first, because one thing I've noticed is with these glamlite palettes, they have a lot of fallout. I've been loving playing with this palette from Glamlite, so I kind of want to play with this today. I tried to do a look with this one. This one is the milk chocolate palette, and I just could not come up with a really cute look. I ended up like taking it off. So I don't know. I think today I do want to play around with this again though. I've been playing with this a lot, but a lot of you wanted to see a similar kind of look, so that's what we're gonna do. So this is the look that I just created. I just decided to do a really pretty halo eye. I truly do feel like the shimmers is where this palette shines. To create this halo eye, I'm gonna start off with this dark brown right here. I haven't used this shade in the palette yet, so I was like, you know what? Let me play around with this shade. I'm gonna be placing this shade in the inner and outer corner. And now this shade definitely does build up to be a very dark chocolate brown. I'll take a little bit of this black right here, and I'm just going to make it even deeper because I really want this halo eye to stand out. Taking another brush, I'm gonna go into this beautiful like dusty gray blue shade, and I'm gonna use this shade to blend out those first two shades I put down, and I'm kind of winging it out a little bit. I love this shade. It's so pretty. You would think that this shade would show up kind of ashy, but it doesn't. It is so pretty. I just feel like every single tone that was chosen for this palette is so beneficial and so useful. Like, I have a use for every shade in here, and I love it. I absolutely love it. And my favorite part is the shimmers. I'm taking this beautiful blue right here, and I'm just plopping this. This is just going right on the center. And with this, you do not have to swipe, just tap it, and you still get intense pigment. Look at that. You literally just tapping it gives it this really beautiful, glittery kind of effect, and I love it. And then I'm gonna take this really beautiful, like duochrome kind of shade, and I'm gonna tap that right in the center just to add a little bit of lightness to this halo eye. Wow, I feel like I went a lot more ham on that side. So it's okay, we can always kind of like even it out. Taking that brush that had the black on it, and I'm just blending it in to that glitter, just for a nice seamless blend. It's okay if it gets a little bit messy, as long as the color is focused in the center. That's all that matters. This is why I have been obsessed with this palette. I absolutely love it. Moving on to the face, I already put on my primer and everything. I went in with my Milk Mattifying Primer. Then I took a little bit of this, which is from e.l.f., the Liquid Poreless Putty Primer, and then I sprayed my skin with this. I don't have a new foundation, but I'm gonna go in with this one. The Dior Forever Matte Foundation has been one of my faves. I take some of my Saie Cream Bronzer. I have not used this in a minute, but I love this formula so much, but I just literally have been showing love to so many other formulas. I do want to get a deeper shade of this. I definitely need to get into summer shades of products because this is more of my winter shade, so I really haven't been reaching for this one. Before I go into concealer, I'm going to go in with my e.l.f. Putty Color Corrector. I like to just tap this under the eye just to add a little bit of brightness. This could even be your concealer if you really wanted it to, but trust me, this makes a difference. I have been loving this product. Never thought that I would, but I have literally been loving it. It just adds a really nice, healthy brightness to the skin. I think for concealer today, I'm going to use my Sephora Best Skin Ever concealer. I'm just gonna go in with a little bit of this. To set, I'm gonna go in with my Dominique Cosmetics Translucent Setting Powder. All right, now I feel like we're in the fun part. Let's try out this new bronzer from Uoma Beauty. So this is the Double Take Skin Perfecting, okay, wrong thing. I'm like holding up the highlighter. Oh my gosh, what am I doing? It says Sculpt, Define, and Bronze with this multi-use face sculpting bronzer. Sweep all over your face for a natural sun-kissed look, or apply to specific areas to softly sculpt the face and add dimension. I picked up the shade Bronze Venus. This is what the shade looks like. I'm a little nervous that this might be too light for me, but we shall see. I did already swatch it. I'm gonna swatch it for you guys. I swatched it because I was like, hold on, is this gonna work for me? But it has the perfect undertone on what I like with my bronzers. But as you can see, it's, I don't know. I'm just a little nervous about it. So we're gonna try it out and we're gonna see. It might like give me a subtle bronze, who knows? I feel like, oh, I definitely feel like it is bronzing. Oh, it's definitely bronzing. Wow, okay. I should not have underestimated this because it has the undertone that I love and it is adding warmth like it said it was going to. So this is nice. This is really nice. I love, love, love adding bronzers to my makeup collection because I feel like bronzers is one of those products that not a lot of brands come out with. And if they do, the undertones are not right. But this, I like. I like this. We have a winner. We have a winner and it looks really smooth on the skin. I feel like this is the kind of bronzer that I would use for my everyday makeup look because it's not too red, but it's also buildable to get more of like a natural kind of bronze as well. It's not super, super intense. So I like this. I like having different options of bronzers. I like an extremely pigmented bronzer. I also like one that you can build up as well. Went and pulled these out. These are their Double Take Skin Perfecting Blush Duos. So I think for today, oh, this is hard. This is hard. Which one do I use? Let's do this one. This one is in the shade Brown Sugar. And I'll just go in with this. Do I want to use this one? I'm going to use this one. This one's in the shade Bronze Venus. I think this will complement this look a lot more. It comes with a matte blush and then it comes with the like more shimmer topper kind of blush. And this is so pretty. These are a much more buildable blush formula. So you do have to build these up to get the intensity that you want. I also pulled out my Give Beauty blush duos. I do want to go on with a little bit of this pink shade in Ex-Girlfriend just to make, ooh, see that, I don't know why, but a more punchy blush gets me every time. And these Give Beauties have so much pigment to them and I just love it. I just love it. This also brings me into another product I picked up. I saw this at Ulta. This is the Essence Brighten Up Banana Powder. Why did I pick this up? I don't know. I'm also using this new brush set that I picked up from Sigma. This is the Sigma X Kristen Dominique brush set. I haven't tried these brushes out yet, so whenever I find a chance to use them, I'm trying to pick them up and use them. They have this brush in the set. These are heavy, by the way. They have this brush in the set. This is the Bake and Brighten brush, so I think this will work perfectly for this. So I'm just gonna, I don't know, it looks a little light. Just gonna grab a little bit of the product. And I like to use brightening powders like this to kind of blend the blush and the under eye together better. Is it doing anything? Please let me know if you see it doing anything or if you've tried this product and you use it. I just feel like I'm just picking up everything else rather than putting down some brightness. So I don't know. It's not a very noticeable brightening effect. Taking a little bit of MAC Fix Plus. All right. Whew, love MAC Fix Plus. I cannot skip that step. I don't care what I'm doing. I cannot skip my MAC Fix Plus. Oh my gosh, can you believe I forgot to use this? I forgot to use this. Maybe this would have been beneficial to use with the brightening powder rather than using that brush. So let's see if this will do anything. I might regret this, but this literally looks like a dupe for the Beauty Blender one, and the Beauty Blender one is $18 maybe? I think it's 18, but I have it, so let me get it and let's compare. This is the Beauty Blender. This is the Real Techniques one. It has like this fuzzy side on both and has this little thing on both of them, so you can kind of like hold it if you want, like this. And then there's the more spongy kind of side, which I don't use this side of the Beauty Blender. I have this more spongy side on both. I'm gonna take the Real Techniques fuzzy side and I'm gonna go into this Brighten Up Banana Powder from Essence and grab some. Okay, it's on there. Ooh, I feel like I might regret this. Oh, gosh. Oh, okay. Yeah, that. Ooh, I don't know. Ooh, why did I do that? Now I feel like I'm committed, so I have to do both sides. I should have stopped before I did that. I definitely should have stopped and not did that. I don't like that powder. I feel like it's too white. There's not enough yellow in it, and it's definitely not universal. Don't like this. I don't think this is gonna work for every skin tone. Let's try out this. This is the new Uoma Beauty highlighter. It looks beautiful. So this says, evoke light and luminosity with this unique hybrid highlighter that melts seamlessly into the skin. Glide onto the high points of the face for a natural glow that is sure to give anyone a double take. Wow, that's intense. How are you gonna make that highlight subtle? How? Just how? All right, let's do a little sweep on the nose because this is what I like to do. I still love a good nose highlight. Can't anyone take my nose highlight away from me. Some days I just do a nose highlight and I don't do it on the face, but that's pretty. Now here's the moment of truth with the face. Ooh, that is... is it smooth? It doesn't look as smooth. It doesn't look smooth. This is just not an everyday highlight. Oh, wow. Wow, you do not need a lot of this at all. You definitely don't. Ooh, I don't know. It's not smooth. This video is not turning out how I thought it was going to. I thought we were gonna have some absolute bangers. Maybe it's the lighting. Like, I just feel like it's a little bit chunky to me. Some of the highlighters that I use every day is the Dior, but I feel like you can't really compare the Dior to a lot. But if I could, I'd kind of like compare it with the MAC Extra Dimension Skin Finish because that, top tier. Sigma highlighter is smooth. The Rare Beauty highlighter is smooth as well. Like, all of these are smooth. And let me swatch the Dior again because I swatched it. So like, yeah. So all of these that I currently use are smooth. And then swatching the Uoma, it's a little bit like chunkier. Can you see? Like, it's really pretty. Look at that. That's really blinding and beautiful. Compared to Dior, Rare Beauty, and Sigma on this hand, you can just tell that this is just a little bit chunkier of a highlight. It's just not as smooth. It just comes down to preference. I feel like it kind of emphasizes texture a little bit as well. I'm not really a fan of that. And this camera films in 4K, so I know y'all can see everything now. You guys can see everything with this new camera, so you can't hide that this is not smooth. I did have these new blushes from Made by Mitchell. He just collabed with his best friend, and this is one of the blush lights in the shade Gloaming, but I do want to swatch this in case you're curious, but it's really beautiful. Wow, it's stunning. I haven't really fully played around with this yet, but I will soon. Then he came out with another blush formula, and this one's supposed to be more of like, you know, a highlighter with no like base to it, so it just looks wet on the skin. So this is another one where I just really haven't played around with it. I don't know what I would do with that one, but these are beautiful. I'm gonna line my lips with my black opal lip liner in the shade Hyde Park. The newest lip products I do have in my collection are from Kylie Cosmetics. I am on their PR list. I have the new gloss drip shades, and I do have all of her new tinted lip balms, which are basically a dupe for the Makeup by Mario, except the Makeup by Mario has more of like a plumping kind of feel, but I want to go in with the gloss. I love this gloss formula. All right, so I went ahead and did my lower lash line and added some mascaras. I went in with my NYX Epic Wear liner in the shade Chill Blue. I just took that brown and that blue on the lower lash line, and that is pretty much it. Finish off this look, I'm gonna go in with the LYS setting spray. One thing that I have noticed with setting sprays that kind of stops me from wanting to buy them is for some reason the nozzles get clogged. That happens, just wipe it off and it's cool. Let's just get into my initial first impressions on the newer products that I tried today. I'm not even gonna lie, this is definitely not my favorite makeup look. Starting off with the Glamlite Cookies and Dream palette. Cookies and Dream, why do I keep saying that? It's Cookies and Cream Tati. I have been loving this palette. I can't stop wearing it. I don't usually gravitate to cool tones like this. I do think the shimmers make this palette so worth it for me. They're so like glittery, sparkly, and I just love that. So, and of course, Really good glamlite formula. The bronzer actually surprised me. Highlighter, where is it? I'm like losing everything because Uoma made all of their packaging the same color. I just wish this highlighter was a little bit more fine. Now that all of my makeup is done, I do feel like the, you know, the sprays help to melt the product into my skin, but I wish that this just was a more finer kind of highlighter. That's just a preference thing. I just like more of those like skin like melted kind of highlighter looks, whereas I feel like this one just sits on top of the skin and I'm just not a fan of that. The Essence Brighten Up Banana Powder, I feel like this is for one specific skin tone range. I just also feel like it kind of emphasizes texture as well, so disappointed in that. Did a wear test with this. It's on my channel. Definitely go and check it out if you want to see how this spray holds up. But I have been using it since, so I do like it. Aside from the nozzle getting, you know, clogged most of the time, I feel like that's just kind of majority of my setting sprays. Not all of them, but you know, like my Charlotte Tilbury doesn't do it and my Urban Decay doesn't. My MAC Fix Plus doesn't. I feel like it's, I don't know. Most of them do, but like not all of them do, if that makes sense. This little puff thing, it is an exact dupe for the Beauty Blender. So if you want to spend $6.99 rather than $18, definitely go for this one because it's literally the exact same. It's the exact same. So there you go, saving coin. We love a good dupe. You all know I love the Give Beauty blush duos. I've been using those a lot since I got them. I think that is all of the newer things that I tried. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Maybe got an idea on how some of these products perform and if you want to pick them up or not. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me and I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys.